What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're on the 7th episode of Agatha All Along. Nice to have you back, Hector. Thank God. Everyone can take out their anger and frustration on you this week.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
All I want to say was that these boys did a fantastic job watching this for the first time, okay? And sorry that they haven't rewatched WandaVision as much as everybody else. Sorry that they haven't watched all of the YouTube breakdowns and reactions to the shows. You can see the episode over and over again. I'm just being real. I'm spitting facts. You guys watched for the first time, record it. I did the same thing. My solo reaction is on Patreon. And it's weird to watch it by yourself, but it was also like a great episode. The whole Billy episode was really, really compelling.
Yeah.
I love seeing you guys watch it. I love being caught up. And now that I'm here, so yeah, I'm sure the comments this week are going to be real chill. But also,
absolutely.
We talked about this too. Like, we may be joking about that, but in all sincerity, the three of us are so stoked. So many people are like passionately defending this show. That's fine.
Oh, absolutely.
You keep doing that. Fans of the show, you are welcome here. Even if you're such a fan that you're mad at us for not being as much of a fan, that's fine. This is a safe space. You're welcome here. Do it. Have a good time in our comments. We're just happy that people love it. We will allow it.
Yeah.
We will allow
absolutely,
it.
Absolutely. But if you guys want to watch along with us, check out all the uncut reactions on our Patreon. We have them for this show, WandaVision, so you can go back and rewatch it with us.
There you go.
And plenty of other things on the channel as well. We're watching Superman and Lois, the Penguin, and the party just keeps going and going and going. Just to note, for next week, they're premiering episode 8 and 9 together.
Ooh.
So it'll be
snap.
a two-episode finale.
It's
which I don't
gonna
think
be
they've ever done
finale.
before.
Okay.
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Heck
I'm excited.
Well,
You
let's
guys
knock
ready to
this one
jump
out,
in?
boys. Yep.
Well, hang on. In a way, then, what does that make this episode, Adam? You have to say it.
Oh, right. This will be we'll just call it the penultimate episode.
Yeah.
There it is.
Technically it
Thank
is.
you.
Technically it is, yes.
Now I'm ready.
Doesn't feel
great.
right until you do that, so let's do it.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Your lifeline is broken in two. What? The terror reversed.
Cool.
That can't be good.
I hope Lilia's not dead. I hope Alice isn't dead.
The little speedster and his mind-reading brother.
If you're not William Kaplan, who are you?
Dude, it was so funny when Adam called it. He goes, "Is it going to be Ralph Boner?" And it was.
Yep.
That was awesome.
It's a great
Dude,
shot.
they're in the bog.
It is.
You're in the bog.
You just can ask me your questions aloud.
Okay then, where's Rio?
Not that question.
Oh.
Any other queries for your old babysitter?
Agatha Harkness is a babysitter in the comics.
Yeah.
I'm your mom's ex best friend.
I'll get what I want at the end of the road. She's not my mom. I have a mom.
Yeah, I feel bad for the Maximoffs.
Yeah.
No,
No, the
not the
Kaplans.
Maximoffs. The
Is
Kaplans,
Wanda
right?
Maximoff really dead?
Yes. No. Maybe.
What?
Okay.
It's hard to say.
I think she's lying.
Hey, you want straight answers? Ask a straight lady.
Is this lady, she gay? She gay.
I see. The thing I've seen the
Fickle mistress.
thing I've seen the most is people talking about how Rio might be death.
Yeah. Is that a yellow brick road or a yellow leaf road?
Yeah, I think so.
Or a road of marigold, and they're heading into the land of the dead. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
God.
dude.
Oh, wow.
Maleficent?
Maleficent
It's
and
Maleficent.
Elphaba.
Your path winds out of time. It's tarot. I know this, kind of.
Oh,
This is
God.
stressing me out.
There you go.
Already, I'm like, nah.
The horse-drawn carriage.
The chariot?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh.
Uh-oh. The swords be falling from the ceiling. Yep.
Oh, pleasant.
Oh.
I'll try another one. 7 of Swords.
At least you're on theme.
I know this one. It's about deception and betrayal.
Check, check.
So that means the opposite. You're being truthful. Well, that can't be right.
Ay.
Uh-oh.
My turn. Tarot is a con like any other. Magic to it, there's no skill.
It's not true. It's about intuition.
Why do the subtitles keep spelling magic with a K?
Because it's on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I forget where. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell us, what was the new Rockstars breakdown? What do they say magic with the K is?
Yeah.
There's
What
a
did Eric
specific
Voss
reason.
say?
Yeah, tell us what Eric said.
Oh, Jesus.
We keep at it until we get the right cards in the right spots or the ceiling runs out of swords.
I'm not sure how much math you did back in Salem.
Okay, so it's just an archaic spelling of the word magic that is used to refer to a spiritual practice that involves rituals and aligning oneself with natural forces. All right.
Cool.
I was falling.
Oh,
For 30 minutes.
Yeah, we both were.
Yeah. But
You
at
went
what
through
point in
the
the
mud?
Where
MCU
are we?
did they decide to label this specific type of magic with a K?
Right. Magic. Yeah.
The son of the Scarlet Witch kicked us off the road.
What?
Come again?
I told you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This character, have we talked about this before? I feel like Lilia, she's kind of a metaphor for people who get older and have Alzheimer's.
You said this might happen, but you're being extra wispy.
Wispy?
Kooky.
Which is it? Am I wispy or am I kooky?
Oh.
Bit of
This is awesome. They're going to lay everything out.
Yeah. We're going to see her
don't
whole
try to save
road.
Agatha.
Don't try to save Agatha.
Yep.
I love this plan. I just think that maybe we should find the ingredients.
Remember this, yeah.
Lilia, what do you see?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Cool.
Lord.
Maestra? Ah, capisco. You are visiting.
Mm-hmm. You're visiting.
How
I love
long
that.
has it been?
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Centuries.
Jesus.
A long time.
I want to be an old Italian witch. That's cool.
You're having a lesson?
Hector, you're not allowed in the
Just,
country.
just eating bread.
I know.
Yeah, you're banned from there.
This is a fiction you told yourself and tell yourself still. Because it's true. What do you see, Lilia?
Dinosaurios.
That's a deep cut right there, Hector.
That's just such an inside joke for us. It's great.
funny.
Yeah. It's a deep inside joke.
You're confused again. It's okay.
I'm not
Oh, sad.
confused.
No.
Okay.
I'm just glad these two aren't dead, dude.
The flow of time is an illusion, Jen. Most people don't realize that.
I love this kind of shit.
When I was a child, I experienced my life out of sequence.
Oh, God.
I would get these flashes, these gaps. Now it's happening again. It's getting worse.
Why is it getting worse?
Maybe because I'm close to the end.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
No.
I'm not so sure I want it.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you doing? Did you not see imminent impalement in your future? Oh! Ah! Whoa! Ow! I thought we were cool. We are
The
not.
son of the Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
The flow of time is an illusion, right? So trust me when I say you're not mad at the kid anymore.
Dang.
Damn. That's a wacky way to experience your life.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
What am I wearing? This is so demeaning.
Yeah, this is like a Lilia trial, I feel like. With
A
Arrow.
reading for you.
Mm-hmm. Then you saw something.
What went wrong?
You saw something.
Are you the one who cast the sigil on me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I saw what was going to happen to you that night. I saw who you were and who you would become.
A young Avenger.
Cool.
Oh.
What did I do wrong?
Make it stop! I won if I could! I hated this the first time!
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now, people
That's
online have already
crazy.
clocked that when they first met Lilia, that the sound is was the same as the 80s episode. That's why she said, I hated this the first time.
It's better to be a hermit, to be a fraud.
No.
So much fear, even now.
This lady's so wise. She's like the ancient one.
Please
Yeah,
just
right?
tell me how to control what's happening.
Your task is not to control, but to see.
Calm down. Take a breath. Absorb it all.
What?
I
Okay.
was hoping I would get to skip this part entirely.
Oh, well, you did miss out on the champagne brunch back there.
Fill in this gap.
I know what the next trial is.
It's Tara.
Why did you say that?
Because you're the one who told me.
Dang. I'm just as
No.
confused as she is, by the way.
Yeah. This is a bummer.
Well, it's all about how they get in there, right? That's the...
Yeah, I'm really confused, but I'm just letting the story ride.
I ignored it. I put it away.
Why?
Because all I saw was death.
Oh, they literally just walked right in. Okay.
Yeah, they're like right under the house.
Shelby.
Oh, funny.
Have some time.
Interstellar.
Yeah, right? I thought the same thing. Is it just me too? Or am I like, look, from the swords that fell, just be right next to the swords that fell?
I think
There's a
they're
little
just close
space
together,
between each
Hector.
sword. Okay, maybe they're too close.
They're
All
pretty
right.
close together, yeah.
Relax, baby. We're cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God is right.
My task is to see who massacred this spread.
You mean the subject? Me, I guess I'm the querent.
Lilia, we don't have time for this.
Shuffles and cuts.
Yeah, she needs to see it all.
How are we gonna get out of here? Teen must ask.
Ask her how we're getting out of here.
Shut up, Agatha.
Can you just steal or whatever?
He must ask a question.
What does it matter?
Proper tarot takes time and
Oh.
care. Leads to large gaping
Like-
wounds.
Am I William or am I Billy?
Oh.
That's the correct
That's a
question.
very good question. This is the safe passage spread. The first card is you, the traveler. Next comes what's missing, the reason for your quest. You must overcome all to reach your destination.
Jesus Christ, no pressure. God.
Whoa. Whoa.
What, no snide remarks?
That sounded good to me.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Very invested. I'm very
I'm
invested.
very interested now.
Everything else away? Focus on that question?
Am I William or Billy?
Pick a card.
What if the answer is going to be like, it doesn't matter? Or like, does it
Yeah.
matter? Or you're
You are the
both? Or
magician.
The magician.
You have enormous potential and the ability to turn
Wicked.
all of your goals into reality. Very fitting.
Jesus Christ.
Choose your next card. What's missing?
my brother,
Twin.
Teddy.
The sun. Good fortune. Joy. Reunion.
Reunion.
Pick again. The path behind.
Family.
Oh, no. Get off me!
Oh, yeah.
that's
Remember when she said that?
Yeah.
We
Cool.
really hated each other from the beginning, but now I love you guys.
Oh, that's right.
Why are you on this journey?
I didn't want to come
Then why did you?
to get my power back.
Is it gone? Where did it go? This is not the true reason.
That I saw it coming, our entire coven wiped out by a fever. I saw it, I told you, but it didn't change anything.
That comes for us all.
That's sad, dude.
You say it like it's a comfort.
It is what we all have in common.
That is true.
When will it come for me?
Oof.
Don't ask that.
Oh, God.
I was falling. I will fall.
What will you do with your remaining time?
Oh, when she's falling, that's to her death?
What happened? The son of the Scarlet Witch telepathically kicked us off the road.
Oh, my
We
God.
sank beneath the surface, and now we're here.
I have a lot of questions.
This is awesome. You see that she's like more focused now.
Yeah.
It's a divination trial. Tarot. We've got to find the bookshelf. I can see all the pieces falling into place. The gaps are filling in.
Yeah, she
Because in a few minutes, I'm not going to remember any of this.
Okay.
she's not making it out of this episode, guys.
Yeah.
Look at the options.
This is bumming me out.
Is that the way out? Off the Witch's Road?
I have to stay on. Oh, the Salem 7.
7.
Because when she said I haven't seen them since the subway,
Yeah.
like I was like, what subway? Oh, that subway.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's some scary shit, y'all.
Don't be walking backwards near me, dude. I'll karate chop your ass. Don't be doing that.
I'm going to take this path toward my trial. Agatha and Billy need my help.
Okay.
I hope you'll join me.
Why?
Because you are my sister in the craft.
There you go. Come on. I hope they all live. I hope Aubrey Plaza is death and she can resurrect Alice and Mrs. Hart.
I know what I did wrong. My path winds out of time. I was reading for the wrong person.
Sick.
Because it's her trial.
Yeah.
I am.
She's literally the traveler. The Queen of Cups.
Now you see.
Great.
Inner voice to be trusted.
Yes, you're a mensch, Lilia, but let's.
Agatha, stop talking.
No sword.
Yeah. Oh.
What's missing?
Her confidence.
Three of Pentacles.
Her power. Oh.
Collaboration. Community. Singular voices waiting
Coven.
to harmonize.
Mm-hmm.
My coven.
If she starts crying, dude, I'm gonna get emotional, dude. This is so sad.
And she has to finish it, and that's how they get out. Which means she has to stay behind.
Full of fire. Fights bravely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that Alice?
We're running out of time.
The Knight of Wands.
The path ahead. High Priestess.
Sick.
Oh,
okay,
yeah?
good.
Immense spiritual power. Unable or unwilling to use it. Obstacles. Three of Swords.
Agatha, of course.
Sorrow. Grief.
Piercing the heart.
Yep. It's everyone
It's like
from the
Indiana
Coven.
Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the background? I never noticed? Great.
Tower reversed.
Oh.
Disaster. Destruction. Sudden upheaval, but reversed.
Ah.
And finally,
the destination.
No.
No.
Is that...
This is where they first land after they get sunk.
Oh.
Oh no. Is it gonna be
The destination,
Rio?
it's death, you guys.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah,
destination.
it's Rio.
You get your power, and I get my bodies.
Yep. She is death.
Death.
D.
D-E-A-T.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Rio.
Death. In the end, all roads lead to me.
Yep.
Whoa.
Death.
Sick.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Oh, damn. Maybe she makes it.
Indiana Jones.
I think Rio's gonna come and take her right now.
Maybe. But remember, she's gonna fall.
Yeah.
So maybe somehow they all escape, and then like Lilia ends up falling somehow at the end of this trial.
Or a sword ends up falling. I don't know.
Maybe it's not a literal fall. When you die,
He just
you
dies
technically
here.
fall.
Yeah.
Go into the
Oh,
sunken place.
doors
whatever.
open.
And you see it was almost in the shape
It was
of an
an
R,
R?
a green
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
Stop. Very clever.
What happened?
Rio.
She is.
She's dead.
Death.
She's death.
The original
Agatha's-
Green Witch.
Agatha's gonna be like, yep.
Is it true?
And that's who Agatha fell in love with, yeah.
Yep.
What can I say? I like the bad boys.
Hell yeah,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Can you blame her? No.
Oh, here we go.
7. They're here.
Quick, everyone in the Iron Maiden. When she calls you a coward, hit the deck.
Not me learning what an Iron Maiden is through this show.
Oh, damn.
You don't know what an Iron Maiden is, Hector?
Maybe I did and I
Oh
forgot.
wow.
Thank you.
The torture
Yeah, dude,
device.
I'm not going before you.
You're the path ahead, Jennifer.
Oh. She's not gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Damn it, dude.
Oh yeah, she's staying behind.
I love being a witch. Stop. Oh no.
But when you successfully complete a trial,
Shit.
Oh, it's a Salem 7. Yep.
Yep.
like I just did,
You get your power back? Come on,
Let's
baby.
go.
it's not a good idea.
To mess with a witch.
To fuck with a witch.
Like the tower. Upright.
Uh-oh, and here they all come.
Oh, sick.
Oh shit.
She pulled a Rocket Raccoon. Very cool.
She did. She turned
Good
off
move.
gravity real quick.
Good move. Oh, this is the sensation that she saw herself falling.
Mm-hmm.
Did she kill the Salem 7? And
Probably.
herself? Or no, she's hanging
Probably.
on. Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
She's not gonna be able to hold
Come
on.
on, Lilia.
Oh, come on. Okay, I guess the
She's
sword
gonna-
isn't
yeah.
falling on her. She's falling onto the sword.
Oh my
Mhm.
god,
and this
dude,
was her
that's
falling.
so good.
Yeah.
This is what she did with the remainder of her time. Chills again. I got chills again. Fantastic. Damn, dude.
Wow.
What an episode.
That's a spicy meatball. As we say in Italian, that was a good episode.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Right at there.
She gets to start over. She gets to start her life over.
I don't know, maybe, dude, or
in a different sequence. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like maybe that's the last part of her life is that she was a kid for a little bit.
Yeah, because she said her whole childhood was out of sequence.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, her whole life was out of sequence, basically.
God damn.
What I liked about that episode is that it was sort of like less humor throughout.
Yeah.
And I think I was feeling
Stakes are
more
high
of the
now.
yes, and especially with Lilia kind of being a tragic character, when everything was really clicking, it felt like it was appropriate that they didn't have as many, humorous moments to kind of lift you out from it versus Alice's trial, although super emotional. It's rock and roll. It's a rock song. I think it was a little bit kind of more fun in a way and more celebratory badass. This was like somber and sad and beautiful. And I really like that. It was like, I think they had Catherine Hahn's character almost take a bit of a step back for this particular episode.
Totally.
Now next week is the finale, the last two. It's going to be those witches, right? Facing off against death.
Yeah.
Like, what? And are we going to see some fan art with Josh Brolin Thanos being in love with Aubrey Plaza death? We're going to see some fan art. Let's go.
Maybe.
Come on.
Does this confirm Thanos is coming back to do what he did in the comics?
Thanos, but now what I'll do, I do with a smile on my face. Yeah, he's a fuckboy. So Thanos is going to have to come back and worship death. But can you blame him? No.
Yeah. I think the thing I really like about the show is how the tonal trajectory has changed so much. It started it started pretty light, really comical, really funny. The first episode of Agatha still being under a spell, basically, and dealing with Billy and just the interaction. And once we see it from her perspective, the show has already taken a pretty big tonal shift because now we see Billy's life.
Yes.
We see everything that he's been through.
Yes.
We see, Wiccan's body entering William Kaplan's life and how that changes him. And it's kind of progressively gotten a little bit more, I wouldn't even say sad necessarily, but I think it's like the harsh reality of everything that they're facing. They're basically coming face to face with all of these obstacles that they have to overcome. And I don't want to say like sadness, but they are in a lot of ways because the characters are losing their lives. And, they're in a lot of ways sacrificing their lives for something even greater than themselves.
Yeah.
And you could not do the last couple episodes, the Billy episode as well, Adam. I like how you brought that up. You couldn't do that with like Deborah Jo Rupp still in the cast.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because of how funny she is. Like they were sort of smart to kind of get through that stuff in the beginning, and now we're here, and it's like this really went from this is going to be like a fun kind of a WandaVision style romp, and now I'm like, dude, now we're in the finale. This is dramatic. The stakes are high, very high, and it's and even just now as I laid it out, Agustin, you were like, dude, they're going to have to take on death. I didn't think I was going to be feeling that with Agatha all along necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's like stakes are high. Great.
Now it's high, and now literal death is their adversary. Who knows how this is going to end because death isn't necessarily just death. You said she can bring people back to life, right, Hector?
I hope so.
Potentially?
I would imagine so.
I don't know.
I would
Death's
imagine
powers, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Should I get this Marvel encyclopedia? Should I get this Marvel encyclopedia right now?
I think you should get it. I think you should get it and clarify how death could influence.
Break this down.
Yeah, go get it. Yeah, because I'm not I know death is a concept, and you know how Marvel has concepts like eternity and all these things.
Right.
I'm not sure how death as a concept is represented in the MCU. It could clearly just be death. Thanos killed half of the life in the universe for death because he was pining over death. He loved death. He was in love with her. And so the reason why he snapped his fingers was to appease death, to try to impress her. But since they didn't have that in the movies,
right?
Let's see what Death's role is here in the MCU or in the comics. Hector, do you have any good info?
Gentlemen,
it's 14 pages of info.
Strap in and strap on. Here's what we got. Abilities / accessories. This is how Marvel encyclopedia, the official handbook of the Marvel Universe is going to define this character Death, okay? Death is the personification of mortality and can assume various manifest bodies from the dimension of manifestations. Death often assumes the form of a humanoid female. Death can slay or resurrect virtually any being in the universe, though she seldom takes the lives of individuals personally, instead claiming them when their appointed time comes. By banishing lives from her domain, Death can grant virtual immortality to certain individuals, such as the Elders of the Universe. Some of the Elders of the Universe include the Grandmaster or the Collector. But in the comics, this is me now just telling you guys this. In the comics, at one point, she was mad at Deadpool and literally kind of banished Deadpool from her realm. So he was effectively immortal. But I think the key takeaway here is that she can slay or resurrect virtually anyone. I've been feeling it with this show, with like the death of Alice, the death of Sharon Davis, like, and now Lilia. I would not be mad if Rio like brought them back, because that's literally her power. That's her thing.
Yeah.
Question remains with like the last 2 episodes in the finale, where can these characters go, if anywhere, you know, after this? I'm assuming they're going to, the MCU, Marvel Studios, you know, that they're going to want to keep Catherine Hahn around. We know that Billy is important and he could play a major role in the Young Avengers. But like, are they trying to set up so that Agatha will face off against the Scarlet Witch in a rematch movie or TV show or something? Or that Agatha will then become like an anti-hero or a hero character? Will the rest of these witches all be resurrected and come to life and then just sort of have a coven to either get a sequel season, like a season 2 of Agatha all along, or sprinkle them throughout other MCU projects? Or I don't know, like, do they have a larger idea mapped out for like the supernatural characters of this franchise with Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight, you know, Blade? Like, I don't know. Is that shit important to this story? No, but it factors in with like, if Jack Schaefer, who wrote this show, is coming in with this idea, and she's like, I want to tell this kind of story, and I want to use these characters, and I want to cast, you know, these sorts of women. At what point does Marvel Studios come in and go, ooh, this is really good. We need these characters to be left in this position by the end of the story, because we may do, you know, and does that affect the story? Does it change it? Is there going to be anything where Jack Schaefer is going to be like, no, I want everyone dead by the end of the season, everyone except Billy. Like, all the women must die. Agatha dead, no more season 2. But you can have Billy, he'll be in the Young Avengers, whatever. Or, and again, I've tried to ask this fucking question with like the director of Shang-Chi, you know, as he made that movie years ago, when that movie came out in 2021 now, I asked him directly, I'm like, if Marvel has future plans for one or more of these characters, or do you make those plans, or do they tell you the plans? Like, how much do they know and how much do they tell you? I know everything is subject to change, but like at the stage where you're making the thing, how far ahead of the thing are you aware of? And he sort of said, like, there have been talks, there are plans. Of course, he didn't say what they were, and he didn't, you know, he didn't specify, but he was like, me, the director, I know. Simu Liu didn't know, as far as he told me, the star of the movie. That means to me, I'm like, they tell the actors nothing. But I imagine Jack Schaefer, the showrunner of the show, may know has an idea, something. So hopefully that factored into the story that she's telling and what she wants to do with the characters. But you know, I also watch this and I go, how are you going to have Patti LuPone be a through line in the MCU? I feel like she's a one and doneer in a good way, you know? But like just like they got Robert Redford for Winter Soldier, but then technically he came back for a cameo in Endgame. But that caliber of actor is a one and doneer. And she had such a satisfying ending that I'm like, maybe they are going to kill off everyone in this cast except for Agatha and Billy. Maybe. I don't know.
And Billy, I
don't know.
Yeah, potentially.
And just as long as it's sort of what Jack Schaefer wants to do, I'm excited by it. But again, dude, Death can resurrect these women. Like, she could do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the thing that like immediately comes to mind is the fact that they have a character that can do that. You can say they're dead all day long, but knowing that that character exists, and for me, it doesn't necessarily take anything away from the characters being resurrected, as long as there is a really good justified reason for why the characters come back. And if the show leaves it really ambiguous as to whether or not they're dead, then I'm more willing to be open to the idea of them coming back. But if it's something that feels very finite, like a Tony Stark death, and it's really meant to just be the end of that character's life, then if a character like Death, Rio, is able to bring that character back, it better be a really good justified reason for why Tony Stark would come back.
You're right.
But with these characters, I think because of also the fact that they are witches and they're powerful and they are beyond the norm,
right?
You know, they are a bit supernatural. I think in my brain, I'm more okay with Lilia or Jen or some of these other characters potentially coming back in the future, or Alice, if there's a story reason for why they could come back in a second season or another Marvel project that has Agatha and Billy in it, then I think I'm like more open to those sorts of ideas. But yeah, I think you bring in some of these very well-known actors or performers or stars to play these characters, and they come in, they play a really important role in the story, and then that's their entry point and that's their exit point as well. But to leave it open for potential things that maybe even Jack Schaefer doesn't know, or maybe Marvel Studios doesn't know at the moment, is fine, you know. And I don't think you're going to get Aubrey Plaza and Catherine Hahn and now Joe Locke to play Wiccan and then end their stories and not bring them back.
Exactly. In kind of like a truncated season of a show, because it feels because they're half-hour episodes, it feels shorter. But one thing that I was going to mention was the back to, you know, death kind of like resurrecting people. The comic mention, or not, the encyclopedia that Hector just read mentions it very flippantly, but I don't think she goes around just like, you're alive now,
right?
And now you're dead. And now you're like that really kind of like takes the character and really just kind of takes the piss out of everything she does, right? Because she's like, she's death. Death is, we think of death as so finite, as so like eternal, as such a thing that you never come back from. So I don't feel like she's just going to be resurrecting people willy-nilly. Maybe not even at the end of the show. Like, I don't know if she's ever gonna, you know, bring somebody back, and, you know, somebody like Tony Stark. I always imagine kind of like the movie Hercules, where it's difficult to get a soul back. It's possible, but it's difficult to get a soul back, or, you know, along those lines, because once you start kind of messing with just an on and off switch of like, you can come back whenever you want, it really just kind of doesn't work for the storytelling methods, and it really just kind of cheapens everybody and everything.
Yes.
So
I agree.
We'll see how that
anybody, because it happened in my brain too, but I want to sort of like maybe calm everybody down. I know it happened in the three of ours brains, but as I'm reading this little thing about this Marvel version of death, right? Like, is there a possibility that they'll just use Aubrey Plaza to bring back Robert Downey Jr.? Don't know, because this dramatic question already exists in Marvel Comics, and like Agustin said, in Marvel Comics, she's not going. I know that death is not really permanent in comics, but there have been a few characters in Marvel Comics that have like died and they haven't been brought back. Like Marvel, the original Captain Marvel, he died, and the death was at the time this very emotional, impactful death. And there's been little teases of sort of a version of the character kind of coming back temporarily for an interesting story, and then it kind of goes away. They did not just have death, the cosmic entity, just go and bring, like, because the world kind of moved on from that character in a way. So I think that if anybody's watching this and they're going, well, now that they've brought this idea into the MCU, it ruins because why wouldn't they bring back T'Challa? Why wouldn't they bring back Tony Stark? This is why. I'm telling you why, because it's a story.
They're aware of that too.
Yes. We know as people who they know as people who make the stories, and us, the audience who like has to experience the story, we know what is satisfying or not. And that would be so unsatisfying if they were just like, boop, undid, reverse. They don't do that in the comics. The cosmic entity of death is used in other ways to sort of do other stuff. And so far, I really like the way that Aubrey Plaza has shown up in this show. Will this revelation change how she is in the show? Maybe, probably. Yeah, basically just confirming what you guys are saying. Like, this is kind of a game changer, but not really. And it's going to be really cool to see how this thing wraps up, because we're all super invested in it. And I really like these women and I like these characters. But yeah, if that's the end of Lilia, that was a hell of an episode of television, dude. That was just good TV. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
We're very lucky. The fact that we have this, The Penguin, Superman and Lois, like all three shows just firing on all cylinders. It's a really good time. And, you know, and sometimes it's the reverse. Sometimes the shows maybe are not as good and everything is like dominating cinematically or like theatrically. And I feel like this year it's a little bit of the opposite. X-Men 97, you know, these three shows, like it's been incredible for TV, for original series for all these properties. So we're lucky. We're lucky. But next week, finale. Well, of course, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What was your favorite moment from this episode? And if there is a character that you think Death should resurrect, that's not Tony Stank.
Ben Urich from Daredevil. Ben Urich.
Yeah,
Ben
there
Urich.
you go.
That's my number one.
Let us know in the comments below. Check out everything else that we're watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.